but I'm cheating on the Real Housewives franchise. And I checked out Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, because it's got the melanin, it's got the black people, and you know I'm gonna support the black people. Be sipping on this Silver Ray. Ooh. Okay, so my first impressions of the cast. First of all, I'm gonna go to Martha's Vineyard one day to visit just to see what it's like. So far, it looks like a really nice. I'm from down south, so it looks like a lot of places that are down south already. Um, I'm not really pressed to go to Martha's Vineyard, but if I ever get invited, I'll definitely go. My first impressions of Nick. Let me take a sip. It's good, y'all. I'm telling you, it's so smooth. Nick. Okay, off the rip, Nick is your stereotypical Kappa. Okay, black people gonna know he's a Kappa. Either way, he is completely the stereotype of a Kappa. He is a pretty boy. He is very like clean cut, like neat, all that stuff. It probably takes him longer to get dressed than it does his girlfriend. Apparently, we just learned he has a girlfriend that he's kind of been keeping on the hush while he's also been scoping out the other girls. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Apparently there's supposed to be some kind of secret that Nick has. Now, I don't know if him having the girlfriend is the secret, or if maybe he might be coming out. Because let's be honest, if you are watching Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, Nick definitely gives us the metrosexual vibes, okay? Ambiguous sexuality, sexually ambiguous. That's what he gives. He gives us a little bit of, fluidity. I think he like pussy, but I just think he metrosexual. That's all. He's cute, but when it comes to pairing up with the ladies, I don't know if he just doesn't have experience with women that much. And the way the girls talk about how he's in their DMs and stuff like that, it's kind of giving bugaboo vibes. So maybe this experience is what Nick needs to blossom. Jasmine is our newlywed. She is now Mrs. Cooper, and there's just Jasmine is definitely giving Jack and Jill debutante. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I can't figure Jasmine out because I feel like Jasmine has this idea of what she wants the rest of the world to perceive her as, or the viewers to perceive her as opposed to just being herself. She is always trying to steer the direction of the conversation. It's just too much. It's a little inauthentic in the sense that, girl, if you're constantly running around yelling black excellence, black excellence, black excellence, black excellence, okay, great. I'm glad that we're celebrating black excellence. But like Preston said, which by the way, I like Preston, I really do. We can have multiple ideas of what black excellence is. It doesn't necessarily have to be the trips to Martha's Vineyard and the luxury cars and the high paying job. Black excellence can be supporting all your kids through college, making sure they have a great life, they have a stable home and environment. Like, black excellence can be a lot of different things, and she, in my opinion, kind of pigeonholes the group. I think she has an agenda to push, and I think that agenda is, black people are educated, and black people do have money, and we do vacation in Martha's Vineyard, and we are about luxury, and we're this, that, and the third. And girl, it's been done before. Like, at this point, in my opinion, at this point, if there are still people of color who feel like they need to validate themselves or their lives around white people, I think they've missed the point. I think they've missed the true dream and hope of the slave, or of the free black man. Honestly, I think they've missed the mark. Like Jasmine, I feel like there's a lot of African Americans that feel like they constantly have to belong or show this is why we belong. And who gives a fuck? Like, nowadays it's more about individualism, and I think she should embrace that more. Enough with Jasmine. Next up, we have Silas Cooper. I actually like Silas. He's a handsome guy, clean cut, laid back. He seems like a very traditional type of man. He's originally from Liberia, I think. Yes. Silas is a first generation Liberian. I like him. I can tell that he holds true to a lot of, more traditional Liberian roles within his marriage to Jasmine and his household. I think he's a strong, to me, he appears to be a strong guy through and through. I don't think that he will allow the housemates or people in the house to change his character. He seems like a very strong personality, but he's like he seems easygoing. Like, I like Silas. In my look, Jasmine, I think Jasmine is a bit immature, but I think Silas is the maturity that she needs to become the wife that she wants to become. And I think she's also having a hard time trying to navigate married life and figuring out, okay, who am I as Jasmine, the wife, and not just Jasmine, the single girl who also worked at the Playboy Mansion or was a playmate or a Playboy bunny or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Jordan is obviously the eye candy in the house. She is so beautiful. But oh my God, is it just me, or is Jordan moody as fuck? Every time I see that girl, it's like she has, I'm not saying she don't have personality, but she's just not fun to be around. Like, she's pretty and she's nice to look at. And I think in a lot of the conversations she has with other housemates, there's some depth to her. She's obviously an intelligent woman, but damn, girl, like, she is just, it always seemed like the damn cloud is raining on top of her head. I don't know. I haven't seen her smile much. I haven't seen her laugh much. She act like she don't want to be there, to be honest. So I'm not really enjoying watching Jordan. I'm just not. I do, however, enjoy watching Amir, shoot his shot. I'm sick of Bria. Like, can we be done with Bria? I wish Bria would have went home. One, you come with that dog without no warning. I don't like, even if it was an emotional support animal, you could have gave somebody a heads up like, hey, I have a dog. I like dogs. I love dogs. But when it comes to black people, not all black people, you got black people that keep their dog in the house and put ice cubes in their dog's water bowl and the dog get to sleep on the bed with them, and the dog get to kiss on their face, and the dog get to, you know, lay with them on the couch and stuff like that. And then you got, and they got like pet insurance for their dogs, and they take their dogs to the vet and stuff. You got those black people. But then you got the black people with the pets who are outside on the chain in the backyard. And if they lucky, there is no chain. It's just an enclosed fence that they get to run around. But that's their exercise. They're not, for the most part, they're not going to see beyond those gates. If we really want to go old school, you got the black people with the dogs who are like, we're not buying this chicken and fish and blue check dog food that we see that's like $50. No, the dog getting table scraps. So obviously Bria is the first dog owner. You know what I'm saying? It's a cultural thing, okay? We are definitely moving forward when it comes to the roles that dogs play in black people's lives, at least in African Americans' lives. You know, Bria has clearly embraced it, but everybody's not going to be okay with the dog being in the house, with the pet hair and all that stuff like that. And I just thought that was really just trash. I thought that was trash that she just did not have the courtesy to tell anybody that she was bringing her damn dog. And Milo is cute. Milo ain't did nothing to nobody but exist. It's his dog. It's his owner that honestly I have an issue with. So the way that Bria was acting towards Mariah, I'm sorry, her name is Mariah, not Shanice. I got them confused. Some fuck shit happened. It turned out to be Amir's fault. He should have stood up and took responsibility, but the situation got out of hand. Mariah touched Bria, because that's really what happened. But still, you shouldn't put your hands on anyone. Everybody is an adult. And Bria, for whatever reason, felt like Mariah was about to rag and tag and drag that ass. And she felt uncomfortable. So the house voted to kick Mariah out. Honestly, I'm upset because I liked Mariah. I felt like she honestly was a breath of fresh air. There's 3 people that I truly enjoy on this show. Amir, he's fun. He's fun. He's got an interesting background. He's cute to look at. He's a cute guy. I love Preston. You know, there's a lot of things, a lot of conversations that Jasmine produces and basically gives people prompts to like go off of or whatever. I don't know. But Preston is always thinking what I'm thinking. Like Preston, you can definitely tell, is a forward thinker, more open, free flowing, and I enjoy Preston. And I enjoyed Mariah. When Mariah had her moon mask, like I am a moon baby at heart. So I would have loved to like take a part in her hoodoo ceremony. Like you guys, I really feel like they just missed out on experiencing something so unique. I mean, I get it. Y'all might have been tired, but you guys could have been more alert and attentive. That's it. She definitely gave us a real down to earth type of feel as opposed to her friend Jasmine. Shanice is cute. Look, Shanice gives me Ashley Darby vibes. She even kind of looks like Ashley Darby, minus the forehead. Girl, don't nobody want to see your itty bitty titties. Like, you didn't have to, like, you know, I got my girls out. You feel me? Like, they just here. But I just felt she was making it too easy for the guys. Like, if you like these guys, everybody in the house is attractive. If you like them, shoot your shot. Or let them shoot their shot. But to just come out with your breasts swinging, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was too much. It was a little tacky. And she's just too pretty of a girl to be just like acting like that. Like, it wasn't necessary. You know, for good reason, the guys was turned off. Like, she just kind of made it seem like the guys were turned off. On top of that, we find out that apparently one of the guys, Alex, got a letter or an article saying that she's like a stalker, and there's supposedly some up and coming actor she was dating who pressed charges and filed a restraining order against her. And she admitted to committing half the crimes that were written about her or whatever. So, even though she was interested in Alex, and Alex initially was like, she's my type, he was just kind of like, I'm not vibing. Like, I'm not feeling that energy. Next one is Amir. Amir is my boy. I love Amir. He's fun. He is the swirl baby. His mom was white, Arabic. He speaks Arabic. I think his dad is black. He never knew his dad, so he grew up with his white mom or non-black mom. And so this is like a culture shock to him, and he is loving every bit of it. Clearly you could tell he wasn't raised by a black mom from the conversations they had about the types of food he ate to the fact that, he was like, I didn't get my first haircut, like professional haircut, until I was in college or 19 or something like that. I was like, damn, baby. Like at a black hair salon, like at a black barbershop, and then by a professional barber, because he said his mom would just cut his hair, which definitely sounds like something like I hear a lot of white women do. They just cut their kids' hair at home. Or their son's hair at home. I don't know. I'm not sure. They do like bowl cuts and stuff like that. Black people, nah, man. You guys, when that baby turned 2 years old, I be seeing 2-year-olds at the barbershop getting the fades and shit like that. So yeah, I'm saying it's a cultural difference, but he's embracing it. He's honestly, he's cute. He's a cutie pie. He's fun to look at. He's, fun to be around. Either way, I like Amir. He's cool. Phil didn't even get to unpack Phil did not even get to unpack his bags, and for good reason. Phil, who seemed like a ball of fun, honestly, Phil seemed like he was a good time, just with no fucking home training. He came, he told Bria to choose his room for him, or he told Bria what room he wanted, to put his name on the door. Bria forgot to do it, so he shows up to the room. Nick has already claimed the room, and rightfully so, because Nick was there first. And so this man, this black educated man, decides to take a dump in the toilet as retaliation or whatever, to like, I guess he thought, okay, if I take a dump in this toilet, then this man is not going to want to sleep or going to want to give me this room. I don't know what he was thinking. But he takes a dump in the toilet, doesn't flush it, goes and tells everybody, yeah, since you took my room, I took a dump in it, you go flush it. And like, that is just disgusting. It's disgusting. Then, he was drinking, so when the housemates were confronting him about it, he acted like he wanted to get bucked. And Amir was like, I might be small, but I can show you what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm a fold your ass if you really wanted to be like that. And so after that, like, the housemates, they was like, we can't have this. Jordan, she's like, well, let's give him a chance, because, he brings good energy or fun energy, and we need this in the house. So again, I think Jordan is obviously bored in the house. So she tries to go talk to him, and honestly, I think he had attitude or something like that, and she felt, I don't know if she felt like she was being attacked or disrespected. She said it herself. She felt like she was being disrespected. So then she started to get like buck, like, like yelling at him and in his face, and, I'ma watch you and all this. Like, she got real hood, and I was just like, girl, you ain't even gotta do all that. Like, the shit wasn't that serious. The nigga was sitting down in a chair the whole time. He wasn't gonna do nothing to you. Like, he wasn't even standing up like he was about to attack you. I understand if he would have got up. He's a tall guy. He's like 6'5". I'd understand if he would have got up and been like, all on top of you or whatever like that. But he was sitting down waiting for his fate. And, you know, you go off the deep end, girl. So I ain't even studying you. It is what it is. I'm bored with you anyway. So anyway, that's the story of Phil, because the house voted him out. And so he got sent home that same night. So grand opening, grand closing. The story of Phil. Preston, that's my boo. I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm feeling this rum a little bit. Preston, that's my boo. You know what I'm saying? He's cute. He is the only openly gay man in the house. I don't know if there's any other gay guys in the house. I think that's up for debate, honestly. But he's the only openly gay housemate in the house. I like him. He's fun, intelligent, great conversation. I think he's a lawyer, actually. I think he's a lawyer. He's got great fashion sense. He's funny. And I think he's gonna challenge these housemates. Like, I think a lot of these housemates, like Jasmine, is gonna want to push this certain narrative about black people, or about what successful black people look like. And I think he's gonna challenge that. I think he's gonna be like, hey, you know, don't pigeonhole yourself by trying to, and don't pigeonhole the community, the black community, by trying to portray this Cosby-like lifestyle, this Betty Crocker homemaker lifestyle, just because you just got married, girl. So anyway, cute show. I'm excited. Let me know what you think. Bye.